A retired neighbor who happens to have a great tractor and bush hog has very graciously mowed a path through our property.
If you guys remember from last night, I was unloading the chicken feed from the truck and mixing it in the bucket of water. I unloaded one bag and mixed the feed, and then I completely forgot to come back for the second bag. Not only that, I didn't shut the door last night. Normally that wouldn't be a big deal, but we had some heavy rain last night and my truck got soaked. And my feed bag here got a little wet. I'm hoping there was no damage to the electrical system in the door either. And we're good. I'm just gonna open up this bottom end that's wet, scoop out the wet stuff, throw it in the chicken bucket. Oh. Alright, we'll get some more in here. We got a pretty moderate rain coming in again. The boys are taking advantage of their nice new shelter to stay dry. Right, boys? Oh man, come on guys. Don't be doing that in your water. Here you go guys. In case this rain keeps up all day, I can give you guys your hay right in here. You won't have to get all wet. And I won't have to get as wet either. What are you doing?
Chew my cud.
You're chewing your cud? Who taught you how to chew cud?
Nobody.
Did the sheep teach you that?
No, nothing. Nobody did that. Every time I see them, I think about I can chew cud every day, Daddy.
Well, let's see you chew some more cud.
Okay?
They kind of wiggle their jaw side to side when they do that. Can you do that? There you go.
I'll do that.
Okay. But let's not chew with our mouth open anymore, okay?
We had a couple of warm days this week, which is good. It means that we have more tomatoes that are ripening actually on the vine. And tonight is going to be cold. Probably for the next few months, our evenings will be pretty chilly. So we are going to put the plastic back up over our garden, see if we can get some more ripe tomatoes. If we can avoid the frost on them, then we should be able to eat some more. They will ripen inside, but they don't taste the same. So we really want to get them right off the vine, nice and ripe. So we're going to put up the plastic. It's okay. You can throw that to the chickens.
Daddy, I'll throw this to the chicken. You're eating it. But that's when?
Are those any better yet? Are they good though?
No. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, I see tiny little butter crunch. They're so little. Maybe in another couple months we'll have something we can eat. Cut down on our lettuce bill. So the structures we built didn't hold up that well. We gotta maybe use 2x2s rather than stickers next time. But I do see some nice ripe tomatoes under there. Actually, I see a couple of ripe San Marzanos, which is phenomenal. We're gonna take those inside and, well, if we can get them inside before we eat them. Haha! A San Marzano. I think I'm gonna eat this now. That's extremely tasty. Our retired neighbor, who happens to have a great tractor and bush hog and a lot of time on his hands, has very graciously mowed a path through our property. So we're going to go check it out, see how it is.
On the back 5 of the property,
yes,
beside
the back
that
5.
we haven't seen all year. So just for perspective, we have the house here and there's the garden. Panning over this way, there's Ashley and our big cedar tree in the back. And we're going back that way to access the back 5. And the road stops here, and this is usually about as far as we can go because it was so overgrown. You can see all the bracken fern out there. Just a correction, we could access back here. It's not like absolute jungle, but the bracken fern is a harborer of ticks, Lyme disease infected ticks. So we try to avoid that. Lots and lots of bracken fern.
I think he did a circle around the standard aspen. All the bracken fern.
This spot over here where it's just a patch that's free of the fern. And right back through here you see the trees are down lower. There's a little valley right there, and that's where another seasonal creek goes through.
We're about to cross back onto our neighbor's property so that we can show you the easternmost part of ours. There's a little creek, it's seasonal, but it's probably pretty wet. It rained heavily today and we don't have a crossing, so we have to use theirs. This is the eastern edge of our property, but we'll take you a few feet onto our neighbors so that you can see the spectacular view. That's really pretty. Great view of the mountains, beautiful hay fields. This field and the property adjoining is about 80 acres.